Okay, very good morning, everybody. This is Zubin, and welcome to our channel where together today we will be discussing about we'll be doing live market analysis basically, and we will analyze Nifty, Bank Nifty, various sectors, and along with that we will also probably look at some key stocks that we need to watch out for, and we have. Hello, am I audible? So yeah, during this particular session, if you have any doubts or questions, please feel free to type it in the comment section and let me know. And also, we will definitely spend the last 5 to 6 minutes in the question answer round. So if at all I feel that your question is not relevant at that particular time, I will take it up towards the end of this particular session. All right. So let me very quickly present the screen. Okay, so here we go, screen two, and here we go. So that's Nifty chart in front of you, and Nifty today is slightly on a negative mode. All right, and is seen taking support from this 40 EMA, the purple color line over here. All right, and immediately below, somewhere at around 24,440 is the support level for Nifty, and 24,280, sorry, 24,300, you can say 24,300 is a very strong support for Nifty on this particular daily chart. And what we can see is right now, you can see that this gap area is somewhere where we are seeing some support level over here, and momentum few days back was bullish, but has turned on a bearish mode, so it's indicating a slowdown. All right, so this particular level 25,600 seems a little bit far off now. All right, but that's the gap area, which is a very strong resistance area for Nifty for a longer term duration. All right, so let's again go down. Right now on the daily chart, we see that there is a little bit of slowdown in momentum. RMI has given a new sell signal over here. All right, on the daily time frame. Now, in some of the videos, I got many questions that can we use RMI on a lower time frame chart if you are an intraday trader? Yes, my friends. What you can do is, as soon as you click on Nifty, just instead of Rohit setup, you can go to the interactive chart, and in the interactive chart we have all these time frame charts. You can mark favorites, and once the favorites are marked, you can go as low as 5 minute chart. And remember, this particular thing is a 5 minute delayed, so you need to keep this in your mind. All right, so let's look at a 5 minute chart. What does it show? On a 5 minute chart, we can see today market opened down with a small gap, continued lower, and then now over here when it has turned up, the momentum indicator on the 5 minute chart has also turned bullish. All right, so probably now we are expecting Nifty in next few minutes to take some resistance at these area. Yeah, we have to see if Nifty is taking resistance and then coming down, or it's breaking above the resistance. And if it breaks above the resistance, we have this area as a very strong, you know so till yesterday there was this nice Bollinger Band squeeze, and today market just came down very quickly. All right, and now the momentum is again turned in the favor of bulls. So yeah, this on a 15-minute chart. Okay, let me go to a higher time frame chart. On a higher time frame chart, yeah, we have a kind of a hammer below the lower band, and so there is something called as mean reversion. So mean reversion is something that from the lower band, prices tend to reach the median line, that is this 20 SMA, that is somewhere at around 24,600 levels. So we can see a little bit upside, provided the momentum indicator okay, turns bullish over here. All right. So after it turned bullish within one candle a few days back, the prices just bounced back. So how prices reverted back over here? Something of this kind of thing we can expect over here once again. All right. So that's a little bit of intraday view. Let me also look at the 2 hourly chart or the 125-minute chart. On the 125-minute chart, we can still see that there is this squeeze. All right, in the Bollinger Band, the bandwidth is very narrow. Prices are taking strong support from the 40 EMA, and 40 EMA is at the lower Bollinger Band, which generally works as a very, very, very strong support area. All right. So somewhere right now we can say that we are at a strong support area, and since the 5 minute and the 15 minute time frame charts, the prices are seen bouncing back from the oversold region. If it sustains, then probably over here as well we can see some more upside. All right. Now let's also look at sentiment indicators. So on the sentiment indicator, on this particular average swing, we can see the average swing indicator is sloping downwards, all right, indicating some slowdown. The percentage of stocks, with the bullish momentum are decreasing, all right, and the daily swing has almost reached its oversold levels. So what can we do over here? What can we do from this data? We can wait for this particular daily swing indicator to come down and then bounce back. All right. And we can see on a 5 minute chart, Nifty went on a oversold territory. Yeah. We just saw that Nifty went to an oversold territory on a 5 minute chart, and RMI gave a buy signal over here. All right. So these two combination can be used, for, intraday buying as well. All right. And yes, after this rally we did see some movement upwards. All right, and we are near a small short term resistance. So probably we can, if Nifty goes sideways, what we can do is, if Nifty goes sideways, right, this probably can bounce back. Okay. Daily swing indicator, the daily swing indicator can come down if Nifty goes sideways over here, and after that, when Nifty picks up momentum, and the daily swing indicator starts bouncing back from the oversold territory, that time we may see some, big bounce back happening in the markets. All right. So the best use is, you can combine daily swing and average swing together, and wait for both the indicators to go in the oversold region over here. Average swing and daily swing is nearby. All right. So if both the indicators are in the oversold region, like what it happened over here last time. So oversold and over here oversold, and we saw a temporary bounce back from here. Okay, a temporary bounce back. Have a look at it. So here we go. It was highly oversold, the daily swing and the average swing, and from there we saw a good bounce back, right? So this was the, a big election kind of a thing. So we can just look at this indicator over here. It was an eventful day, so I'll ignore that signal. So yep, here we go, right? So there is some, evidence that in the past, when both these indicators reach oversold, from there we see a temporary bounce back. So we will expect that, but before that we have to wait for these two indicators to reach to the oversold territory. Okay. uh, Mr. Narasimha Murthy ji is asking, daily swing high low readings if displayed can help in referring bounce from oversold. So we are using this particular indicator daily and average swing. I hope Narasimha Murthy ji you understood what is the use of this indicator over here. Yeah. Okay, so just trying to understand what the market can pan out in next few hours, or maybe by tomorrow. So a little bit sideways towards the daily time frame chart. RMI is on a sell mode. Yeah, RMI is in a sell mode over here. So we can expect some sideways movement or a little bit downwards towards this particular support area here. Okay, here we go. So this is some area of support for Nifty, and if these indicators they come to the oversold region before that, then this minor support level, the low of 13th December, that is at 24,190. Okay, is where we can see a minor support, and below that this is a another support. All right. To find out support levels, also we can use some options data. And yes, before we go to options data, let me also say Ashok Prajapati is asking about BPCL. Definitely, we will look at some stock specific counters towards the end, right? So don't worry. How is FII derivatives data for the long term? Yeah, Narendra ji, I'll look at the FII's position, but let's focus on the chart first and the options data. We'll look at the combined open interest data always, and for the 17th expiry. Okay, as on 17 expire, we are looking at combined OI, so not to worry. What we can see is that today 24,600 is where we saw a highest open interest that is built up. So 24,600 will act like a strong resistance level. All right. And the highest open interest in put is at 24,500. So we are stuck in this 100-point range, but right now the spot price has gone below this. All right. So that is not good news for the bulls. All right. We can see the spot price is at 24,480, which has gone below 24,500, put highest open interest built up. So the next highest is at 24,400, but it's not so much built up over here. All right. So we'll need to check that if 24,400 holds or not. All right. But yeah, looking at this, we can see that these big green color bars, we can see that there is more of call shorting that is happening, which is not giving a bullish view right now. All right. So stay cautious. And also let's look at the FII positions now. So we look at the participant positioning over here, and we look at FII index futures long. All right, Narendra ji. So let's see what we can see. There was a series of, there was a series of sell off in the FII activity. All right, and now what we can see is that this particular index here, the series of sell was over here, and from here now we can see that it has slowly picked up, but again started sloping downwards. All right, so this particular graph right now is showing some temporary, uh, you know not so bullish view, I can say. Okay, if it was bullish, then this particular graph would have gone directly upwards like this over here. Okay, but yeah, it does, there is a turn down over here and there. So this we can see that there is some resistance level happening. All right, and we can wait for some correction. All right. Okay, let's look at other diffusion indicators very quickly. Over here, what we can see is that percentage of stocks above 20 SMA, that will be a short term view. So this indicator is also suggesting some bearishness. All right. Many stocks have started, uh, going below. They are at 20 SMA now. All right, so right now this is a 50, this reading is at 50. It means that 50% of the stocks in the market are, the stocks are above their 20 SMA, and 50% of the stocks are below their 20 SMA, and this indicator is going down. So more and more stocks are going below their 20 SMA, which is short term. It is a little bit of bearish signal. All right, in Nifty 50, let's look at mid cap 100. So in the mid cap 100, we can say that yeah, the stock, this particular index is at its resistance level of 76.4 over here, and it has slightly crossed above it. All right, but the percentage of stocks above their 20 SMA, this particular indicator is seen falling down. So again, this is giving you a short term, kind of a profit booking hint that is coming in the mid cap counters. All right, and what about the small cap? Yeah, we can see the small cap index had broken above their high for a little time, for a day, and then again came back. So there is a good resistance. Small cap index is at its resistance area, and their index is also, the indicator is also going down, indicating again some profit booking also happening in the small cap index. All right, and now let's look at the 200-day SMA, kind of a, a bigger view over here. So what can we see that in the small cap index, this particular index is on a rise, overall rise, but has stopped rising for some days, indicating some profit booking once again. All right, let's look at the mid cap 100. So the mid cap 100 index, percentage of stocks about 200-day is at around 53 levels, kind of a flat line, nothing much to make out over here. And what about the longer run Nifty view? So we can see that, okay, this is also a kind of a flat overall. Last time when we saw in Nifty, yeah, we saw that from this particular level around 35, this was the area where the market made a nice bottom. All right, and we are slightly around this level over here. So could this be a bottom? Yeah, we have to, this seems a bottom, but we'll have to wait, right? We'll have to wait for this index to start coming up. All right, and along with that, if Nifty starts going up, yes, this we can say that this will be a bottom, and market then can inch up higher. All right, very quickly, let's get to the scanner section, and let's analyze on the RMI scanner. Let's analyze the sector index. What I observed was, like, last week and a week before that, when we were doing the same analysis over here, only the PSU bank and the realty sector, PSU bank and realty, they were in the buy mode. Rest all the sectors on the weekly chart, their RMI was in sell mode. Today, what we can see this, okay, at least around 50% of the indices are now in a buy mode. So this is giving me some bullish idea that, now the sectors are performing. Initially all the sectors were in the sell mode, now slowly one by one they are coming in a buy mode. All right, and this week consumer durable is in a buy mode. Let's look at the candlestick chart. Yeah, there is a nice buy signal given in the consumer durables. I generally look at, when we are looking at sectors, we look at the weekly chart only. So PSC, also public sector enterprise, has also given a buy mode, and the sector is getting some good support from the 40 EMA. All right, the metal counter, the momentum is a buy, and again some support from the 40 EMA. All right, so that's also there. Media, media is getting a resistance from the 40 EMA. All right, it is in a buy mode. So probably in the media, we'll have to wait for more upside. All right, last time it gave an upside, but again, last week it just gave a correction, so not sustaining. All right. And what about infra is getting a support level from its EMA. Rohit, momentum is a buy, so this is a counter that we can look out for, provided there is a small hindrance from the 20 SMA. So if this index crosses above this 20 SMA, the trend would tend to continue further upwards. All right, in infra, private bank, financial services, realty, PSU bank, and IT and bank nifty. All right. So probably the bank nifty, the financial services, and the private bank. All right, the charts of all these three are almost similar. Almost similar in all these things. There is a buy mode. RMI is in a buy mode, and seems that this index is trying to approach the upper Bollinger Band over here. All right, so kind of a outperformance we can see in the banking and private banking and financial sector compared to Nifty. Okay. And the same thing, yes, we can also see on the RRGs. Let's also look at RRG. This is a daily time frame chart. Let me just convert this into sector. Yeah, we can confirm that on the daily time frame, Nifty IT, from the weakening, it's entering into the leading quadrant. So Nifty IT is the one to probably save Nifty. All right, if IT stock starts performing nicely, okay, today or maybe tomorrow, Nifty can remain at the same levels and do not give a correction. Realty has, again, it was sloping downwards. The momentum was down, okay, till yesterday, and today you can see that realty index, the momentum has again started gaining. All right, in the leading quadrant itself. Metals, the momentum is declining. Commodities, momentum is declining. Energy, it's declining. All right, and we can see over here that Nifty bank, private bank, these are the two ones trying to enter the leading quadrant from the weakening. All right, so again, when we looked at the scanners, RMI scanners, RRG chart is also confirming that private bank and Nifty banks. And let me see, where is the IT and financial service index? Where is financial service index? Here. Financial service is also is outperforming. The momentum is gaining, and it is outperforming the benchmark, in this case Nifty. All right. Let's also confirm that with the weekly chart once very quickly, and then we will also look at some stock specific action. All right. Any doubts or questions, feel free to ask me over here. Anything else that you want me to cover, do type it in the comment section. And my friends, if you also want to do the analysis on your own, if you want to become an independent decision maker, all right, subscribe to Strike if you have not yet subscribed. And all this analysis will be, you can do on your own. All right. All right, so let me just reload it once again. Can you make a detailed video on how to use RRG chart? Kanishk, yes, in fact, on Sunday evening at 5 o'clock, we had a live webinar dedicated only to RRGs. So you will get the video on our YouTube channel itself. It is saved over there, and whenever you have time, you can go through that video. All right, and after a while, we will keep coming out with some detailed video on all the aspects. All right, Kanishk. All right. So before we look at the weekly chart, I also got one question about BPCL. Ashok Prajapati is asking. So let me look at BPCL chart. All right. Yes, we also have to look at can RMI help in options buying, Jaspal ji? Yes, definitely. Why not? RMI tells you the momentum. All right. So if momentum is strong and when you see the trend is bullish, you can choose that, you can choose to buy a call option when RMI, that is the momentum, when it is declining. All right. But when you see the trend is bullish, you can choose to short put option. All right. So definitely RMI tells you the momentum, and using momentum, then you decide what to do in options, whether to buy options or sell options. All right. So over here, BPCL on the daily chart. Okay, Ashok. It took a nice resistance from the 40 EMA on the daily chart and has come down, given some correction. Rohit momentum is also slowed down and is in a sell mode right now. But a very good thing over here that I can see is that this is a gap area, and this gap area is acting like a very strong support for BPCL. All right. On the daily chart, let's look at the weekly chart. So RMI is still not given a buy, and it is hovering around just below the 40 EMA on the daily chart as well. All right, here. So for an investor, you will have to wait on the weekly chart for prices to cross above the 40 EMA. All right, and Rohit momentum to give a buy signal. Then probably you can enter. Let me also have a look at the monthly chart. So yeah, monthly chart RMI is also in a sell mode. So hold on, but again it is at a nice level over here. Okay, so if I draw a trend line, we have some good support level for BPCL around 260. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Narsimha Murthy ji, as of now, what we can do is we can focus on the weekly chart, and based on the weekly chart and based on the Nifty view that we have made. Okay, what is the view of Nifty? Let's look at the 5 minute chart of Nifty. Did it change? Where did it go while we speak? So you can go to charts, and you can select the interactive chart over here. And in the interactive chart, we will select a 5 minute chart and put up the indicators here. So yeah, when we were speaking, Nifty was somewhere around here at around 11 o'clock. It took a resistance from the 20 SMA and is right now sloping downwards. All right, but the momentum is still strong. All right, but the trend is not so strong. All right, on the 5 minute chart. And looking at the scanner section, let's look at the RMI scanner once again of sector. So over here you are asking that on the weekly there are buys or new buys, but on the daily there are sells. So let's take infrastructure. So on the infrastructure weekly chart, we have given a new buy. RMI has given a new buy over here. Okay. So let me just pull up a chart over here. Just a minute. So we have to check that, see, the monthly, the daily, and hourly. The other three are in a sell mode. So not so strong. All right. What we can pick up is we can pick up uh, consumer durables, where the daily, weekly, and monthly, all three are in a positive mode. All right. We can also pick up IT, where on the daily chart there is a new sell. All right, but weekly and monthly are in a buy mode. So as per this data, what I can conclude is that IT sector over here and consumer durables are the ones that can perform. All right, and the financial service also over here, as we can see on the RRG charts also, when we saw the financial service also weekly, monthly, they are all buy mode. All right, so whenever there is confusion that a daily time frame is giving something else, and the higher time frame chart is showing something else, not only in RMI but in any indicator, any other indicator, we will always choose what the higher time frame chart tells you. Okay, so that's why I give importance, for short term trading also. I give more importance to the weekly chart. And why not monthly chart? Because monthly chart takes a lot of time. All right, so weekly is the apt one. Even when you are using RRG, we will use weekly time frame. All right. So that's about my time. Any other questions or any other stock specific that you would like to ask? You can feel free. We'll spend another last 2 minutes and then we will wind up. All right. So Nifty over here still a little bit sideways. Okay. Let me look at HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank is one of a very heavyweights. So it's good to look at HDFC Bank chart also on Nifty. Uh, so on the daily chart, it is in a sell mode, and what we can see is that this gap area is acting like a very strong support area for HDFC, and the previous highs are also coinciding with the same levels. So overall, yeah, the trend is bullish because the momentum has turned a little bit bearish side. What we can expect that this particular stock can take support from these areas around 1826 to around 1800 1790. So this 30-40 point area, HDFC can take a support and then start its upward journey later. This is what we can feel. Let me confirm that with the weekly chart as well. See, the momentum is strong. All right, prices are trading higher, and even on the monthly chart the momentum is strong. All right. So yeah, this is a ray of hope. We can see that if HDFC is a strong, momentum is strong in that, and the financial sector and the banking sector is also strong, Nifty will not see a major crash, maybe a little bit dip down, and this dip we can use as an opportunity to buy in. All right. So stay tuned, my friends, and I hope you enjoyed this particular analysis. You are enjoying this analysis with me every Tuesday and Thursday, 11 o'clock in the morning in English, and every Monday and Wednesday in the evening, 5 o'clock. All right, in Hindi. All right. So if you are liking it, kindly show your love. Like the video, do comment over here, and anything else that you would like to see, please write it in the comment box, and I will take it up in my next session. All right. So till then, have a great trading day and enjoy. Bye bye.